All right, Sunday morning, 9:30. Gotta love daylight savings time here in Michigan. It's really 8:30, and it is rainy and miserable. Outside temperature 45 degrees Fahrenheit. You know what? It's not miserable. It's the perfect day for a photo walk, right? Maybe not so much. Yeah, so today is the first, it's our maiden meetup for the Mirrorless Adventures meetup group that Mike Boening and I started. And I'll tell you what, I love the west side of the state. Personal preference, it's just the side of Michigan that I really love the most. Spend most of my time on the west side. If I'm not here central, in central Michigan where I live, then I'm usually on the west side of the state. And it's always beautiful. At least it seems that way. Whenever I go to the east side of the state, particularly Ann Arbor, this is what I get. So I did a Kelby photo walk last year. I do one every year. Last year's Kelby walk, it was like this. We're supposed to meet up with Micah and a couple other photographers the other weekend in Ann Arbor, and it ended up being like snow and sleet and freezing rain and just awful weather. And I think I've been to Ann Arbor one other time to shoot, and same way, just poor weather. So maybe it's just Ann Arbor. Maybe the University of Michigan does not like me. So, but I think that there's a break in the rain today. According to the radar, it looks like there might be a break in like the next couple of hours. The photo walk doesn't start for an hour and a half. It takes me an hour to get there, but I always get everywhere I'm going early. At least I try to. So I'm hoping that by the time the photo walk starts, maybe the weather will clear up a little bit. So I guess for now, just sit back and we're gonna make the drive to Ann Arbor. Well, we're getting close to Ann Arbor now. The rain hasn't let up a single bit. The temperature has not increased. It's gonna be one of those interesting days where I think it's going to be more of a social thing than a shooting thing, maybe. I guess we'll find out. I'm excited to see the turnout. We've had quite a few dropouts already, which is understandable. The weather's not ideal. But I guess this will definitely show who the diehards are. The people that have been holed up all winter, desperate to get out and shoot. Me being one of them. I mean, I shot over the winter a bit, but nothing like I do once the mildly warmer temperatures arrive. So yeah, blah. Gloomy day. On a completely different note, well, it's still photography related anyways. My oldest son, Mason, is in high school. He's a freshman. Told my wife and I that for his second half of the year, for some of his elective classes, he chose yearbook in journalism and photography. So I'm hoping that he gets those electives because, they're kind of, they fill up sometimes you're stuck with a different elective. You don't always get what you want, but I'm really hoping he gets photography. And the journalism one would be great as well. Yeah. Here we are in Ann Arbor. It is still raining. Alright, so the last of my photo walk people here eating lunch. Endured the rain, as crappy as that was. Had some diehards show up though. Finally got to meet Lou and Mike. There he is. They're heading out now, so not going to occupy too much time with the vlog here. Just wanted to get back to hanging out with these people. Got a new friend right here, testing out the Pen F. He's never seen one before. I think he's going to like it. Alright, so see you guys in a little bit. Maybe when I'm on the road, I'll talk a little bit more about how today went. See ya. What a glorious, glorious photo walk. The sun came out, it was beautiful. Warmed up to about 65, no rain. Just joking. It was pretty tough conditions to get a group of people together and go shoot. I didn't do an official head count, but I think we were down to about a quarter of what had initially signed up to go. I think we had about 10 people, which I'm pretty amazed that we even had 10 people, considering that it was not even 50 degrees out and it rained non-stop the entire time. Like I said, pretty tough conditions. But you know what? It's kind of cool, though, to get out and shoot in weather like this, because most people don't. You know, most people, the people that didn't come today, you know, they took one look outside and said, oh, man, it's raining, it's cold, it's miserable. Why would I want to shoot? And if you can put yourself in that mindset of, it's cold, it's raining, it's miserable, I should go shoot because nobody else is. You know, this is where you get the opportunity to shoot things that other people aren't shooting. You know, there's still a lot to document in weather like this. You know, there's still people out. You know, it's a college town where we were at, so there was a lot of people out walking around just with umbrellas, which make for cool subjects, actually. So we had a good time. You know, we made sure that there were plenty of stops that were indoors to give people a chance to warm up a little bit, and, you know, interesting things to shoot inside as well. You know, one of my favorite places in that area is the Law Library at U of M. And I know that every chance I get to take somebody there to shoot it, I do, because it's a beautiful place. Yeah, it was pretty good. You know, we ended the day having lunch at the place where Mike and I shot the Pen F video, and we all hung out there. We hung out there almost as long as we walked around shooting. You know, we were there definitely for over an hour, just hanging out and showing everybody the Pen F was really cool. Sold 2 people on the Pen F. You know who you are. And, you know, when it's time to get one, just give me a holler and I'll give you that promo code. Knock some money off of it for you. And it was just great to get to know some more people. To get to know people who are willing to go out in less than ideal conditions and shoot. It's fun. And being as awful as I am at remembering names, I'm horrible at that. The gentleman who liked to jump in the mud puddles with us, hopefully you see this video and comment below so I can get your name from you. That was a treat to have somebody who was so fun. And you offered a couple of really cool photographing opportunities because of your fun spirit. So thank you for that. So I'm on my way home right now. It is a boring drive back all by yourself after spending time with a bunch of cool people. For those that did come out, thank you so much for coming. It was really cool. I know I didn't get to talk to everybody. Kind of how it goes sometimes, you know, when you do these sorts of events. You don't get to necessarily talk to every person individually. But for those I did get a chance to talk to, again, it's nice to meet you. And I'm going to wrap up this vlog post. See ya.